Yo, what's up everybody? It's 80 Fits here with another tutorial. This week I'm going to be talking about the Sega sound. And before I get started, I gotta shout out Korean Effects. Korean Effects has one of the most insane Sega sounds I've ever heard. So big shout out to Korean Effects. He's an insane beatboxer, one of the best in the world. So check him out, you can learn a ton from him. So let's jump right in. The Sega sound is a really cool sound, but it's also difficult to explain and difficult to learn because it's multiple techniques and mouth positions layered on top of each other. So I'll do my best to explain it, but definitely practice it and do your best to learn it because the Sega sound and the different components of the Sega sound are precursors to a lot of other cool techniques. One being the inward bass roll and the Kenny Muhammad inward. So yeah, let's jump right in. Hopefully this will help you guys learn the Sega sound and some of the components. So there's two mouth positions or two sounds that you need to know in order to do the Sega sound. And the first one is the kissy sound, like. In my case, I push it to the left side of my mouth. What I'm doing there is just tightening my lips really, really, really tight, and then just making, and just creating a vacuum in my mouth, and then trying to suck in air through one side of my lips. So the second sound is probably the more difficult sound, and essentially what that is an inward tongue roll, and that looks like this. And I've talked about it a little bit before, but if I can illustrate with my hands, essentially, like, imagine this is the roof of my mouth and this is my tongue. What I'm doing is I'm folding my tongue up against the roof of my mouth and then sucking air in this way, and then my tongue is kind of flapping against the roof of my mouth like that. And it's creating that oscillation. And so what you want to do is you want to take that first position, the kissy lip position, combine it with the inward tongue roll, and then suck in air from the designated side of your lips to get that really tight, powerful inward Sega sound. And if you do the inward tongue roll first into the kissy lip position, it looks like this. If you break it down like that, you'll start to feel the suction from the inward tongue roll transfer over to your lip, and then you'll start to develop the Sega sound. So. The tighter you keep your lips, the higher pitched the Sega sound is gonna be. So yeah, that is the Sega sound in a nutshell. It's a little bit difficult, it's a little challenging, but stick to it. You will be able to get it, and you will be able to make it sound dope if you just keep practicing. So don't give up. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions. I'll try to get back to you guys. And as always, I will see you next time.
80 Fits out.